Hi everyone. Okay, so I know the beginning of 2023, I think we did a video saying that we wanted to film a lot more. It turned out to be the opposite. We didn't film for the entire year. We're very sorry. It's just been so busy for so many reasons. But yes, it is 2024. So first of all, Merry Christmas.
Happy
New Year. Yeah. We've got many reasons why we just couldn't film. And yes, this means that we have a lot of updates. So many updates, a lot to fill you guys in. I think the most important one probably is yours.
So, we do it chronologically.
Yeah, so which one is the first?
So the first one was first quarter of last year was pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Then second quarter, I think that's when the big updates came.
Yeah, but
First,
I would say quiet, but the reason why we couldn't film is because...
I was busy with my thesis.
Yes, and work was kind of tough for me as well.
And then May 2023 came, and that was also our 4th year wedding anniversary. And we got an email from IRCC.
Yep.
What did the email say?
Saying that finally, after 13 months of waiting, we finally got our permanent residency application approved. So yes, we are now Canadian PRs. It was a long wait. I mean, generally at that time, the wait, especially if we went through the what was it? Accelerated pathway?
Pathway.
It was supposed to take between 6 to 9 months, but it took us 13 and a half months. Why? I have no idea. I mean, a part of it has got to do with the number of applications pending and all that.
And also there were a lot of things happening on the Canada side at that time. Canada was taking a lot of refugees, and then like the strike, the federal employees strike. And then after that, there was a storm which hit.
Oh yes, so our processing center, our processing center that was processing our application, which we can find out online, is in Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
And then there was a
storm,
a storm or something.
Happened.
A pretty bad one. So that delayed everything even more.
So a lot of things.
Yeah. So 13 and a half months later, finally we have our Canadian PRs. I don't know if we have a lot of things we want to address regarding that, but if you have any questions or any videos that you want us to do, let us know. We can plan some videos as well. But yeah, that was the first major milestone, and what a milestone. Yeah. And then not after.
Too far, May, June, July, August, 3 months later, I defended my thesis after 3 years. Well, the writing of the thesis the analysis and the writing took more than a year, about 2 years. So it took a long time.
Yeah. So defended your thesis. That's not official graduation.
Yeah,
yet?
It's not official graduation. So I defended my thesis in August, and then after some revisions, and then I submitted it in September. So that's the official time that I finished my program, and then I convocated in November. But that's jumping.
That's jumping a bit. We'll get to that in a bit. And then
after August.
Yeah. So now fast forward to August. September?
Actually,
August. August.
From July, August, and September. These are like very important months for us.
Yeah, really very important. And then August, I got a new job. Really, really happy. The job is a lot more related to my previous experience and background, educational background as well. So I am super happy that I got this job, really enjoying it. It's actually fast forward now. I started the job in September, so it's about 4 months.
Yeah.
And still loving it, really enjoying the job. People there are great. And then fast forward a bit more to November.
Fast forward a bit more to November. But I think I want to backtrack just a little bit.
Yeah.
Because like before November, in July, we got the news that our apartment...
Oh yes. Yeah, I think you might realize that this place at the back...
It looks different.
If you notice, it looks a little different.
The apartment that we're renting is going to get sold, and that's in the middle of me doing my thesis, James looking for another job. And so July and then August, we decided.
Yeah, we decided. Wait, first of all, I just want to say, the place that we are currently renting was really nice. We did a house tour of that place, so you can go check that out on our channel. Our landlords were super nice. We still consider them friends. And we wanted to extend, but just so happens that they decided to sell the place, which is fine. And so we started looking at other places to rent. And in that video that we did, we actually talked about how much we were paying. And I mean, if you don't know already, if you're researching Calgary or even Canada in
general,
rental market is insane for many reasons, and we'll probably do a video on that as well. We were paying about close to $1,900 a month for that place, and for the same sort of unit, you'd be looking at about 22 up to 25, maybe even more. So it was crazy, and then we had the idea. We were like,
someone had an idea.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Let's
why
check
not just
out.
buy?
Yeah, why? I mean, not everyone will have the opportunity, and we were cutting it really close. You know, we spent a lot to come to Canada, and we're slowly saving.
And only James had a job at that time.
Yeah, only I had a job at the time. So, and then I did some research. I'm like, you know what? Let's see how much apartments cost. You know, and then we calculated mortgage, and we realized that actually mortgage is cheaper than renting.
Seems like.
Well, that's not the entire truth. And we'll do another video.
We'll not provide a lot of details about that.
Yeah, generally, to summarize, mortgage versus rent right now in Calgary, mortgage is actually cheaper generally. Maybe specifically for apartments. In our case, I'm not sure, but
we bought a house.
Yeah. So, and we took about 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months of looking, bidding, failed bids. We'll talk about the process.
That's a video in
more
itself.
in a different video.
So yes, this is our
own place.
Yeah, and this is our new home.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a whole series of videos because I think property rental ownership, it's a huge topic here in Canada, and I think a lot of people that are thinking of moving, that's one of, if not the biggest consideration. So we're gonna do a whole bunch of videos. You know, the real estate company or the agency that we work with, they were absolutely fantastic. You know, the agent that we use that helped us out is great. You know, and we're actually gonna do videos with him. We're gonna do videos with our mortgage breaker that was fantastic as well, just to give you guys as much information as possible. I think going online and looking for information, I know for a fact that it won't tell you everything because we tried to look for information online and we never got everything until we spoke to a broker, until we spoke to an agent, and then we got a much better picture.
So so that's another milestone, getting our own place. And then I think the last milestone is like me getting a full-time job also.
Yes. Well, I mean, in November, she did her
convocation.
Actual convocation / graduation.
Yeah.
Talk a bit about your graduation. It's such a big milestone. Like, how did it feel after 3 years?
I was just so happy to be done. I was sick. Well, I mean, like I like my topic. I was researching about mental health and of immigrants, and if you want to know more about the details, just send me a message and I can talk to you about that.
She did a master's in sociology. So
So I was just happy to be done because after working on the same topic for more than a year, it's like
a lot of
just
stressful nights. Tearful nights. I can recall all of them. But yeah, you know, and like I mentioned, I got a new job and I started in September, and then
I started in November. Although before from June to November, I was also working like part-time for my supervisor. So that was really helpful. So I had a part-time job while looking for a full-time job.
Yeah, 2023 has been a year of milestones, crazy milestones. But yeah, we have so much to talk about. But yeah, because of that and so many things were happening, we really wanted to film. Every time we hit a milestone, we're like, we need to film. But then, you know, life hits you back and you realize that you're so tired after work and so tired after everything else, you know, and now that things have settled down, we finally feel like, okay, we not only can we film, but we can do it properly. You know, we could have filmed last year, but it'll probably be pretty crap. But yeah, so now, even though we said this in 2023, we are going to make more videos. We have so many things that we want to do. Again, a lot of it got to do with property ownership and rental and all that. We're going to do a few podcast style stuff as well. I think that'll be really fun, really informative. We're not sure if we want to do it live, but we'll see. Most probably it'll be recorded and then you guys can take a look. But yeah, if you guys are still watching our videos, thank you so much. We promise that we will
Thank you for sticking with us.
And the most immediate video we're going to do is our house tour. We're going to film that really soon. And then we'll have some information there, but again, really more summarized. We'll go into detail when we do our other videos related to home ownership and properties and stuff like that. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching this. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all the belated wishes. Yeah, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.